A review of the literature on the topic of technology supports for students with special needs and disabilities, presented by Clint Bungay. This slidecast was prepared as partial fulfillment for Memorial University's Education 6610, Research in Computers in the Curriculum. The purpose of this slidecast is to present an analysis of the theme of technology supports for students with special needs and disabilities. Special needs learners are students who require specific services or adaptations in order for them to attend school. Disabilities refer to the hidden or visible impairments that affect specific individuals. These impairments can physically and mentally present barriers to a person's ability to learn, read, hear, see, and move. The theme of technology supports for students with special needs and disabilities is an important one. Technology supports in online and in-class environments, in the form of online supports and assistive technology, directly link to increased achievement levels on the part of the student population, increase the likelihood of completing online and distance education courses, and expose these students to relevant and up-to-date technology. The 15 studies that were the basis of this analysis were all published between the years 2003 and 2013. They were selected from 11 peer-reviewed educational technology journals and all included an electronic medium. The analysis only considered articles that included the words special needs and/or disabilities in the title. The studies all included research participants, numbering from 2 to 1,354. Meta-analyses and literature reviews were excluded from this analysis. Eleven of the 15 studies employed a qualitative approach to data collection and analysis, while 2 used a quantitative approach and 2 utilized a mixed methods approach. The studies took place in 5 different countries and participants included students, teachers, and educational assistants across all levels of education, primary and elementary, middle and high school, post-secondary, and adult education. The analysis of the studies revealed 2 categories related to technology supports for students with special needs and disabilities. The categories that emerged were online supports and in-class supports for students with special needs and disabilities. From these categories, there emerged a number of sub-themes. Under online supports, 3 sub-themes were revealed: e-mentoring, course design, and accommodations and supports. Under the category of in-class supports, attention and motivation, reading and speech, problem solving and mathematics, and teacher perspectives were revealed as sub-themes. Online technology supports revealed through the analysis were found in the forms of e-mentoring communities, inclusive course design, and accommodations and supports for students with special needs and disabilities. E-mentoring communities including DO-IT, which stands for Disabilities, Opportunities, Internetworking and Technology, supported learners with disabilities at the high school and post-secondary level through access to assistive technology as well as the provision of online mentoring, which utilized a many-to-many relationship approach that increased the support students received and provided increased opportunities for success. Online courses, when created without considering all students, can present barriers to learning. When accessibility standards are implemented in the designing of online courses, all students are supported, not just those with special needs and disabilities. Universal course design incorporates key features including access to audio and visual supplements for text and information, as well as increased assignment options and the incorporation of appropriate background color and font to support learning. Accommodations and supports benefit learners in online environments when staff are effectively trained with a variety of technologies. Special needs learners and those with disabilities benefit from access to institution, course, and library websites that are easy to navigate. Assistive technology is readily available, and when course materials are available in a variety of formats. In-class supports were found to benefit students with special needs and disabilities in the areas of attention and motivation, reading and speech, mathematics skill development, and problem solving. The category of in-class supports also contains studies that reveal teacher perspectives on technology use by students with special needs and disabilities. The attention and motivation of special needs learners and those with disabilities was supported through the use of handheld devices in the classroom. These devices were continually found to elicit excitement on the part of the user and provided the students with a sense of belonging. The subtheme of reading and speech revealed that visual tools and text-to-speech applications supported learners in decoding speech. Positive results were found at all education levels. Speech-generating devices and applications also promoted communication among non-verbal individuals. Visual tools were used to support special needs learners and students with disabilities in the areas of problem solving and mathematics. While the logo program was not successful in promoting problem solving skills amongst participants, it did promote positive technology interaction and instilled a sense of pride when solutions were found by the students involved in the study. A visual tool in the form of digital base 10 blocks was successful in supporting students completing subtraction with regrouping problems. The subtheme of teacher perspectives revealed that teachers believed that effective training and preparation time were key factors in determining how successful they could be with regards to integrating technology into their practices. The analysis presented findings related to technology supports for students with special needs and disabilities. The findings were divided into two categories, online and in-class supports, with subthemes emerging for each. The subthemes of online supports included e-mentoring communities, inclusive course design, and accommodations and support. The subthemes of in-class supports included attention and motivation, reading and language acquisition, mathematics, problem solving, as well as teacher perspectives. A number of online factors for success were presented through the analysis of the research. 6 of the studies identified the importance of universal design in relation to online courses as an essential support, not only for students with special needs and disabilities, but all learners. Courses designed with a universal approach can support special needs and disabled learners by not overwhelming them, and in many cases, avoiding having the courses being dropped or failed. Additional design elements found to support this population of learners included written text for any video presentations, access to audio files, and ample variety and choice in assignments. Also revealed is the importance of text size and background colors in the designing of any online courses. Despite the fact that 75% of Canadian institutions state that they have technology supports in place for students, employees at these same institutions felt training with regards to given technologies was lacking. Access to technology supports was revealed to be an important consideration by the students. Eight studies researched the benefits of technology support within the classroom for students with special needs and disabilities. The analysis revealed 4 areas of support primarily utilizing assistive technology and Apple operating system software and applications. The analysis of the research revealed that through online and in-class interventions in the form of technology supports, students with special needs and disabilities have found academic success. Some considerations, however, must be made. 4 of the studies identified a lack of research and called for more to be done on this topic, while teachers who participated in the studies stated that more training was necessary in order to become proficient with a given technology. The 15 studies analyzed each indicated that technology supports were of benefit to students with special needs and disabilities. These benefits were found in online environments as well as in the physical classroom. Successful results were found at the primary and elementary levels, at the middle and high school levels, and at the post-secondary and adult learning level. Some barriers to successful integration were identified. Incorporating technology supports while attempting to meet curriculum demands was a barrier identified by teachers, while lack of training and preparation with the given technology was another. Compatibility and matching a given support with a special needs or disabled student was identified as a challenge. And finally, the reliance on outside parental support to assist learners at home was seen as another barrier. Analysis of the 15 studies revealed specific needs in relation to technology supports for students with special needs and disabilities. A need for increased technology training for pre-service teachers as well as active teachers at all levels was an identified need. Increased connections between schools and the home was identified as a need to promote consistent technology exposure and use among the student population. And finally, an increase in the exposure and use of Apple operating system devices and applications in the classroom was identified as a key need in relation to technology supports for students with special needs and disabilities. Limitations in the research were also identified through the analysis. A lack of previous research on the topic of technology supports for students with special needs and disabilities resulted in some authors calling for more studies to be carried out. Concerns surrounding self-identification on the part of disabled students and limitations in the scope of specific technologies were also identified.